Well, hi guys. This is just going to be a quick, short tribute sort of video for my sister. She passed away June 16, 2005. So the anniversary of that's coming up, and that's when I'm going to post this. And so what I'm going to do is, I made that film, that Star Wars parody movie, a little 2.5 minute or something thing. And I just wanted to go over just some of the locations that I shot that in. It's in the backyard here. And what I did was I printed out various shots of different scenes there. I'm not going to do it in order. I probably shot it pretty close to order. But what I'm going to do is just kind of move the camera around, and I'll try to find whereabouts I shot everything. I directed it and I shot most of the stuff, although there were times when I was on camera, and so one of the other actors or my sister would then operate the camera. So we all kind of shared in the production a little bit, but I wrote the whole thing and basically scripted it out and storyboarded and whatnot. So anyway, let's start with, I'm going to start with this shot, but this is not the very first shot in the movie, or this is actually towards the end of the movie. And it's the tree. Now the tree is interesting because it's gotten so big. But basically, I can't get exactly where it was. But I kind of popped out like this. My cousin jumped down right here. And so as you can see, the tree has gone completely haywire growing wise, but that's the tree shot right there. Let's take a look. So to get back to closer to where the beginning of the movie was, let's go over here. Now there's a shed in the way here, so I can't go any further than this, but you've got this shot where it's a pan shot starting over on this side and then moving the camera this way. And because what I had to do was filming my sister right here, and then she had to be filmed over here, so I did a cut in between the movement. But basically this is the movement, about something like this. There's a shed there now that wasn't there at the time. So moving on, well, we had a shot around the corner of the house there, but I'm not going to do that yet. Oh, here's the shot. So, got stuff there, chairs and things, but basically it was somewhere, probably, I'm thinking actually more around here, actually probably further in. Again, didn't have the shed or this piece. This chair was not there, obviously. But we were actually, let me bring this more. I think it was more actually over here. So it's a little better, closer to where we were at, but basically looking at this shot here, which I kind of faded it because I didn't want to waste the ink, but basically the Chewbacca was somewhere here, and then I came around the back corner, back around this. This is a new extension or a new room we added, but I came around running the back way, coming up about here. And so basically everybody in the shot is around this area. And then I moved the angle around to the other side here, this way. And with this angle, that would be this shot here, where I'm reading the note, and so I'm kind of standing, I guess, about right here, and he's got the note, he's reading it, and then I take it from him and go to Chewie, which is standing somewhere in this area, right in between. Chewie, blah 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 blah. Then we cut, and then I zoomed in a little closer on Chewie, so that would Chewies, I guess it's called in the movie. That would be about right here probably. And again, the sheds here, this tree was not here, or if it was just a tiny little thing. So that there's the gate fence right there. So it would have started as a zoom in, you know, and then pull back, and then she's got the wig on, sort of shawl thing. Then we got back to a shot again, but a slightly off angle shot of the tree. So the tree is actually more like that, I think. And that would be this shot. This shot right here. This is where he's sort of, I guess he's standing about in this frame here, and he's sort of throwing the paper like that. And then Chewie and my sister are just sort of walking back here, get ready to put Chewie by the tree. And then we have shots again around the corner of the house. And one of my favorite shots is actually going to be like, let's see here, I have to look at the camera. Probably a little further back here. And well, anyway, it's somewhere in this shot right here, which is Chewie is standing very close right here. It's meant to be, actually, it probably was closer to where the tree is, so let's go back here. So anyway, got the sun in my face now. Got a real close-up of Chewie sort of standing right here. And then from right back behind here, you see the Darth Vader character and the other princess sister walking in this sort of area. And they stop about just in front of the slab there. And then, so with Chewie here close up, the wig on, she's going to wind up turning around to shoot. And what I do though before that is I bring the camera up a little more, probably around here, and get a closer close-up of Darth Vader sort of holding her here. Actually, he's probably holding her on this side, yeah. I gotta remember it's a mirror image here. So Darth is here, and you know, comes up, and then she takes off or whatever when he pulls out his gun. So he basically comes and does like this move. And then I do the scratching of the film, and then that's when we all jumped out of the tree. And then before I go around the corner, yeah, see, and then again had another sort of closer shot of the tree here. And this is where Chewie pops up around this side, around the tree here. And then we end with a shot a little further away of, again, the tree, and us just sort of walking away dejectedly, you know, like, darn it. And then, so let me go to the back here corner. And this is, got a doggy barking. This is probably about, I probably have to gate the other way. But this is about where he was with the princess. Basically writing Darth was here on a piece of cardboard paper that I zoomed in on. Might have been more in that area. Sort of like that. And then he grabs the princess, come on, let's go. And they walk, you know, past the camera. And then lastly, over here, and this is where the the ship fell. It was a ship that was on strings. It was made out of styrofoam and masking tape, and then just decorated with black marker to look like Darth Vader's ship. Just very cheaply done, and just put on some fishing line, and like a puppet, just lowered it down where it crashed down into where those rocks are, and then basically just did a takeoff shot from here. Also did both shots without having to, and we probably had a slight pan up like that, I think, or pan down, something like that. All right. Now you can see everything's been sort of rebuilt. But there is, the mountain is over there that you can kind of see in a lot of the shots. Obviously the house wasn't there, and the whole other neighborhood that's over there wasn't there. But yeah, that's basically it. That was my movie, and it was very fun to do. I did it because I wanted a sequel. Everybody, saw Star Wars and went crazy, and of course they couldn't make a sequel fast enough, so I had to do it myself. And that's kind of basically, it basically happens, I'm saying basically a lot. Put this paper down. It just sort of happens basically after the end of Star Wars, where his ship is spinning wildly and he kind of gets control. Well, this is supposed to take place right after that. He lands on a planet with everybody still there by coincidence. And then we had all kinds of bloopers. I don't know if anybody's seen the blooper reel, but a lot of that stuff took place where I shot it over here. Like a tree we had sitting here. And people kind of jumping up and down on it and going crazy. But that's it. That's my movie in a nutshell. So I hope you enjoyed this tribute to my sister. She played the princess and the princess sister. Neighbors across the street played Darth Vader, and then Chewbacca, the friend of my sister's, a girlfriend of my sister's, played Chewbacca. I got that mask from Famous Monsters magazine, and I'll show you the mask. It's not pretty. I kept it in this shed for a while, and we've had a lot of real hot summers, and I didn't even think about that, and he got a little warped. So we'll check him out here. But anyway, yeah, we'll get back in a second, but thanks for watching this part of the video. The incredible tree. It was like sticks and stones at the time, and now it's this full-blown insane tree. Okay, folks, well, here we go. Oh yeah. This is the moment. Poor Chewbacca mask. Poor Chewbacca mask. I'm gonna bring it out. I had it in this bag, I guess. I didn't know. I stored it a long time ago in the shed out there in the heat that you saw in the video. And I think I just forgot about it, and I didn't even think, because it is rubber. These masks were latex rubber and this one had hair. That's why I'm glad I kind of got it, because the other masks were the Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper, and C-3PO. All kind of metallic masks, and this was the hairy one. So, and I always love, werewolves and, hairy creatures like that. So I just thought, this is worth the money. I think it was actually like about $5-10 more than the other masks. But I kind of felt like it's worth it. It's hair, And so maybe, I'm on my feet here. I'm going to bring it out. And I kind of wonder if there's any possible way of restoring this thing. If somebody maybe has a mold, and they can just transfer the hair onto the mold. But here he comes. Wow. I took a peek at it when I pulled it out of the shed, but once I saw the kind of the condition it was in, I got kind of scared. and I didn't want to look at it. I'm still not really seeing it. This is the back of the head, which looks pretty cool actually. It looks really nice, the back of the head. I do have one of these mannequin, styrofoam mannequin heads. Wow, that rubber is so thick and dry. It feels like it'll just break right off. But anyway, oh man, I gotta look at you, Chewy. Now there's a slit right here. I haven't looked at him yet. I'm too scared. But here's the slit in the back of the head. So this was, excuse me again, sorry. This was the way you would slip him on, so you knew this is the back, and you'd put that towards the back of your head. All right, Chewy. I just got to look at him. All right, Chewy, here we go. There he is. Hey, Chewy. Oh, what the hell happened to you? You kind of got flattened by a semi, I think. Now, there used to be teeth under here. I can't even open the mouth. Oh my God, it's like total solid. There's his nose. Now there are still some openings for the eyes here. One of the things that was hard to take care of with this guy was the hair, because it was always wanting to come off, actually. It was glued, I guess, in, pieces and layers. You can see it's really kind of cool. This is 1977, okay? And again, I apologize for his, poor Chewy. He's just kind of gone through a lot after Han went kapooty. Downhill from there. But, this was always the hard spots right here, and the mustache. These hairs would come off so easy, and I trimmed, in fact, you can probably, I actually probably trimmed a lot of hair off there just because it was falling off, so there's like, well, why keep it on there? But now it's all pretty much on there, and that's what's amazing. The fur is really in good shape. It's just his poor face. But anyway, well, Chewy, I wanted to try to put the mask on. Like I said, there is a dummy head in here. I'm pulling the dummy head out. It's one of those styrofoam, like wig. One of these motherfuckers. That could produce nightmares. But anyway, and I got plastic bags that just kind of, I used it as like stuffing, so I got like 3 or 4 of those in there. All right. It's open in there. Whew, man. Probably toxic. I'm going to take my hat off. Hey, this might be the last you hear of me. Cheers, I'm putting the Chewy head on. Oh. Whew. Mm. 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 Oh. Wow. Hello. All right. Oh. Trying to take this off without tearing my own face off. Wow. That was a heavy experience. Well, it's still, yeah, you can still put it on. Whew. Oh, man. All right. Anyways, there it was. Chewy. The inside, it's like a football helmet now. But there he is, poor Chewy, from 1977. Again, he has teeth. I can feel them on the inside, but his mouth is forever locked. He's never going to say a thing. Nothing about Han and all of them. He's done. All right, man. Me and Sophie will say good night. Whew. Oh, oh. Too old for this. Oh shit. Chewy lost a piece of hair. I don't know. Probably his mustache. I'll have to figure it out. Bye.